All right, so it's the last day of week 3 for me to get my assignment in. So yesterday I figured out I wasn't reading the questions very well, so I better do a better job today. And I'll probably review it when I'm done. So yeah, better get going. So I did another scooter ride because I had time left on what I paid for yesterday, and yeah, so hopefully I did a better job getting the video today so you could see me boot scooting and get a little scooter action. Yeah, so they're kind of handy. I'm tempted to get the monthly membership for the summer here and see how it goes. All right, so I'm not going to pull the trigger on the scooter just because it's going to rain tomorrow and it's actually a lot of money. So I might do a weekly one here and there. Like next week's supposed to be sunny after Monday, so I might do it next week. So I'm back at the bus station waiting for the bus. I got about 15 minutes. You want to be here when it shows up or you just miss it. So now I'm waiting. It's a great day to be in the library because it's really not that nice out. There's not cold, but cool. Actually, a good day if you want to go for a bike or a run maybe because it's not hot sun and what have you. But yeah, not really a day where you want to head out. So I'm back at the Health Sciences building. They told me yesterday they were open 10 to 6, so I've got 7 hours to finish my assignment today. Yesterday I found out I made a mistake, so I'm gonna have to be a little bit more diligent today. It was just a reading mistake. I was kind of rushing through it, I think. In my mind, like the answer, rushing to answer it. Classic way to lose marks. And since I need 100%, probably shouldn't do that today. Feels like a kind of been a long week, but hasn't been stressful, so I feel like I got lots of juice to get this done, so it shouldn't be a problem. Let's get at it. Looks like I got my same chair, and then looks like they kept it safe for me. All right, so just need a little break from working on the TEFL. I'm finished number 4. It was a little tougher question than I thought, and yeah, it just takes a little bit of time to get out the word, all the meaning that you want to have to make sure you get full marks, and then you have a limited amount you can say, right? It's because it's only 1 to 200 words. And so you want to say everything that you think it should be said, so you're not missing any marks. And anyway, so it's kind of fun to kind of play around with rewording that. I haven't had to be in a class for a little while, so where I've had to write something out. So it's just kind of getting your brain in the mindset. But I wouldn't say it's difficult. It's challenging, right? So when you're not used to kind of limiting yourself to space and the amount that you have to say, and so on and so forth. And then, of course, because there's the pressure of getting 100% on each assignment, you want to make sure you're saying everything that you should be saying without saying too much. Anyways, so yeah, just taking a little break. I still have, I think, about 3.5 hours till the library's closed, so lots of time to finish the last question, then review the whole thing. It's very interesting because the way the questions are being presented, I find it very interesting because it's talking about different methods of learning, and you know, as an adult, I look back and go, I feel like my learning kind of missed out. And not that I wasn't a good student, so I can't say, you know, teachers didn't do it, but there was a certain aspect that I feel like was missing when I was a student. And as a teacher, that's where I hope to, you know, people who struggle, I hope to kind of help them get over those hurdles by learning different methods that will hopefully hit home with different people, you know, so you have different ways of communicating to them what it is they're trying to do, which is, of course, teaching English. The ironic part of it is English would probably not be my first choice to teach if I was teaching in Canada. In fact, I know it wouldn't be, so there is a lot of irony there. And would have been one of the classes I struggled with, mostly because I was a bad student in school. I didn't do the readings, I didn't do the work, so I just did enough to kind of get by as a student, like 35 years ago. Actually more like 40 years ago. And yeah, it was just simply something that I didn't put effort into. So to now be in the stage where I'm going to be seeking out to be an English teacher is kind of ironic. All right, so on the plus side, today when I logged in, I found out that all of my quizzes, my assignments, and my participation with peers events have all been updated. So I've passed all of them. I've got recognition for completing all of them, except for, of course, the one I'm working on today. So I'm completely up to date, and I'm showing as passed. So that is really good because it was kind of stressing me a bit. So that is definitely a positive. All right, so I'm gonna get back at it. That's the break, and that's probably gonna be my last charge for the day. Let's hope I get it done. Well, that's it for assignment 3. Got it done. I have less than an hour left to work in the library, so that's good that I got it done. And I can just relax for the rest of the day. It's time to have supper and just kind of wind her down. It's been a good week, and I'm pretty happy with how the course is going, and I'm liking the material. I find it interesting, and yeah, it's a little stressful, but not in a bad way. It's just, you know, that whole I got to get this done kind of thing, and it's been I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Like, it's just, I mean, it's kind of a relief to have the week done, but it's also to the point where I look forward to what's coming out of next week, what I'm going to learn next, and how I can piece that together. And the nice thing is I'm trying to learn Spanish, and maybe some of these things I can apply to my own learning, maybe. So if I'm able to kind of piece it together, maybe it'll help me learn Spanish, and it'll help me kind of connect it when I'm trying to teach somebody a new language, because I will have kind of gone through it and used some of the teachings to, you know, kind of help myself a little deeper understanding, or at least that's what I'm hoping anyway. All right, so just heading home. Hopefully the bus should be along shortly. And yeah, thanks for joining me. We'll see you for the next video.